favorite oud fragrances of the moment. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Hi, my name is Monika Cioch, and on this channel we talk about fragrances. So if you're interested in fragrances at all, press that subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified of my latest videos. And let's get on with today's video. I must say that oud is not my favorite note, and I've been just really discovering oud lately. After my video with Fragmental, I discovered that I actually do like oud more than I think I thought, because I just didn't want to risk it. I was like, oh, this is oud, I probably won't like it. I just started testing something else, usually at a fragrance counter. But he showed me some fragrances that I absolutely love, like the Onyx from Arabian Hues. That fragrance is so good, but sadly it's sold out, so I'm not going to put it here, but it's excellent. And following that, I was like, I actually I didn't like one fragrance or two or three, and I just said to myself, I probably just don't like oud, and I gave up. The moral of the story is don't give up, because you can definitely find fragrances with a note that you don't like that is done in a way that you will like. So these are currently my top oud fragrances in my collection. First one, we're going to start with the most affordable fragrance, oud fragrance that I've got, and that is Shagaf from Swiss Arabian. Wow. And I love it, I love it, and I surprise myself because this is a traditional oud and rose pairing. And if you don't know what oud smells like, it smells like wood, but a bit darker. So it's a very deep scent. Loads of people from the Middle East love the scent of oud, and they really specialize in it. And this, I believe, is a fragrance from Middle East. Wow, this is a gourmand oud. So this has got rose and oud in it, and I believe it's got vanilla, because this smells so sweet. This smells almost edible, but at the same time, the oud note just breaks through that sweetness and makes it a bit more, gives it that oomph. It's really good. I really enjoy the scent. This is really affordable if you want to get into ouds. If you already love oud and you think, oh, oud is so expensive, because it's more expensive than gold actually in a perfumery. If you want to just get your hands on like an affordable oud fragrance that you will probably like, get yourself hands on this one. And also if you're just getting into oud fragrances and you don't want to spend too much, but you want a good affordable oud fragrance, this is very affordable. You can get it on Amazon. I'll link it down below. This cost me, I think, £25, so very affordable, and this lasts a long time, at least on my skin. And it's such an edible oud. Oh my gosh, it's very good. Number 2, we've got a very beautiful bottle. Look at this. Wow. This is Roja's Amber Oud. And this fragrance, wow. Again, I thought I didn't like oud, remember? And then I discovered this, and I was absolutely just overtaken by love. This is an oud fragrance that is extremely sophisticated. It's very pricey, but you can smell the quality in this. This is a warm, spicy oud. The amber in this really makes it a bit softer. It's not a skunky oud in any sort of sense. It's a rounded oud that is slightly sweet. It's slightly soapy to my nose. I would describe it as a kind oud. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's kind. Like this fragrance, when I think of it, it's just like a kind fragrance that somebody who is kind and smells good and is into fragrances wears. This is unisex. You can get it in the clear version or the dark brown version. This is just easier to wear, the crystal version, because when you spray it on white clothes, it doesn't leave a mark. So I just prefer the white version, more versatile, and you can wear it whenever. This is also a bit of a lighter oud to my nose than, for example, this is so much sweeter. This can be worn in springtime too, I believe, and some ouds can only really be worn in the winter. So somebody who doesn't like oud, I think you would love this too, so give it a go. Last but not least, it's the, oh wow, I just smelled it because I sprayed it. It's Oud Jaune Intense by Fragrance du Bois. This fragrance I've got a sample of and I've been wearing it. If you want to get into oud fragrances, you have to expect to spend a little bit more money because oud is so expensive to use in perfumery. So I've got one affordable fragrance for you and two expensive ones. But guys, this for somebody who doesn't like oud would be perfect to try actually, or people who love oud will still love it. But I'm just saying that if you think you're not the biggest fan, try this because this is the lightest, most delightful oud fragrance. Perfect for spring, summertime. It's a fruity, sparkling, floral fragrance. The fruit in this is just so tropical, it's so refreshing. And then it's got musks, vanilla, oud. It's just very, very rounded, very delicate. The oud in this is ever so slightly smellable, if you can say it. It's not as pronounced as in other fragrances that I mentioned. This is very slight. This is like a touch of woodiness in this fragrance. Oh my gosh, this has got this coconutty smell too. So it makes it like if you were on a beach drinking a coconut water out of the coconut and then you were also eating some tropical fruit at the same time, trees behind you, and you also get a bit of that like musky scent of like the sunscreen, like that coconutty sort of vibe, but it's a bit musky because your skin is like sweating a little bit. That's what it smells like to me. It smells like vacation. It smells so uplifting, so beautiful, so elegant. I believe it's unisex, leaning slightly feminine, ever so slightly though, because you might really enjoy it. I believe they do samples on their site. If not, just DM them on Instagram and I'm sure they would be happy to help you get a sample. This is amazing and is also on my list to buy. Let me know what are your favorite oud fragrances. I post every Monday and Thursday, so press that notification bell because I also post occasionally on a Saturday. So if you want to get notified, press that notification bell. And we're going to read a comment of the day, because if you didn't know, I shout out your comments. If you are subscribed and you press the notification bell, I will read your comment. Today's comment is from Fernando Ferreira, and he says, hello from Brazil. Miss Jo, I really appreciate your ratings. Thank you so much. Brazil, I've never been, but I'm sure it's a lovely, lovely country. I would love to visit. It's so nice to have such an international audience. I just wanted to also say, if you love it, just wear it, and I'll see you all again very, very soon.